Gustafsson, I always call everybody whose name is Alexander, I call him Alejandro. 79-inch reach, I think it's 76 for Teixeira, but he did really well in his last fight against Blachowicz, who was super tough, but only stopped once against Sokotju. We all know that, once you get hit by that guy, that's not a big problem. Both fighters have been stopped by Andy Johnson. Teixeira was last year, and Gustafsson was in October 2016. Now, I like a lot from Gustafsson. His movement, his footwork, his feints, his kicks, his knees to the thighs, his straight. What I don't like about him is his straight up stance. And he can do this because he's tall, he's 6'5", and that's why he can do it. The problem is when an opponent really commits to a straight punch, you can't lean back anymore to avoid those shots. If it goes to the ground and Teixeira's on top, I see Teixeira will put, as an example, his right leg between his legs. Okay, this is the thing that I'm talking about.
I watch Alexander Gustafsson spar with a fucking monster boxer for, I forget how many rounds, 8 or 10 rounds, and then go with me for 3. I mean, just dismantle the box. I mean, it's something I've never seen, man. I saw Phil Davis, world-class wrestler, trying to take him down. Not a fucking chance. The kid is so talented. When I heard he's retiring, I get it, because for whatever reason, maybe just his heart's not into it. His heart's been broken so many times, he's like, fuck this. So I don't know how much his heart is into it. His last fight was at Jan Blachowicz, a unanimous decision.
They're telling me all kinds of stuff, John. First of all, we've got to point out that Alexander Gustafsson is the younger fighter. He's also the taller man. He's got the height and reach advantage. But it's Glover Teixeira that comes in with the experience advantage, which could be useful in this fight, especially in the later rounds. If we look at the pie charts, striking leans towards Gustafsson, the submissions and takedowns towards Teixeira, which is what we would expect from a second-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But as we look at this next page, the first thing that jumps out to me is the takedown defense of Gustafsson. And you've got to think at 86%, that's after he's faced John Jones and Daniel Cormier, two of the best wrestlers in the sport. But takedown accuracy for Glover is very good, as well as significant striking accuracy and striking defense, which are both going to be very useful when he's dealing with the range striking of Gustafsson, which he's going to have to do in the early rounds. So when we look at Gustafsson's striking, he's a very loose fighter. He likes to stay on his toes. He likes to work in behind his long-range kicks and punches. When he gets his opponent backed up, the weapon that we're looking out for is the right uppercut. We didn't see it in full effect until he faced Silva. Look at the timing of this uppercut. Backs him up here with a flurry, but it's when he starts picking his shots. This is when we start to see his expertise in the striking range. He sees him level changing to throw the overhand right, and he times him perfectly with the uppercut. And you've got to think most of the people fighting Gustafsson are looking to level change because of his height advantage.